Hey guys, we are back as Xerxes playing Russia in the modern age. We're on turn 2, so we're not that deep into it just yet. We've got a decision here. Get to know ally creates a monumental shift in the people's understanding of themselves. Okay, so influence. I have 14. 14 per turn or 50. 14 per turn's huge. Cool. We're on age 2, so the city-states have popped up. I would prefer to befriend scientific ones first, or exclusively even. It's a bit too expensive, but we can hit them next turn. And we've got a pretty fast turnover because everything's just building.
Drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
We can do ports now. We can also do merchants. That's very nice. I am going to try and get a lot of merchants out. So purchase, merchant. Gonna do one here because we get a lot of bonuses for trade routes. We get 150 culture. We obviously get what, 300 gold, so trade routes are massive for us. Can I build one here? Yes. Probably just try and spend most of my gold, honestly, purchasing merchants and trying to. Is a bit expensive on the influence though, unfortunately. So we'll do that for now. I do want to hit these guys up and become their friend, because I think that will be very good for getting to the factory tech as fast as possible. I'm going to want to hit military science and then industrialization into combustion. Argument for going academics is I get more science resources, so I can hit these a bit faster. So I might hit this, then go to these two. But I'll go military science for now. I have enough buildings to build if I need to. Not a fan of these guys gonna war me, these city-states.
What does not add up?
That's a lot of gold, but that's a lot of cool. I think I want more gold and happiness in that sense. Fishing town food's probably not amazing. I'm not overbuilding. I'm probably overbuilding a fair bit in the future. Food, extra food coming out, extra culture. I think I'll take this. Not too sure what's the best choice there. They're pretty close in some regards. Okay, let's take science, and we'll take the overbuilding production. I think my culture's probably going to be fine. A port increases the number of resources we can fit, but the ironworks is production. That is very nice to get up and running. Our first trade route. I can have 2 because of the fact I'm Xerxes, right? Yeah. Maybe just the closest one and then work our way out. This one also closest. Oh, I'm getting a bit of lag there. Weird. Yeah, super laggy. Don't know why. We'll do a Mina here. Super laggy, and I've not changed any settings. Don't know why. And I've got nothing running in the background. Very weird. More production. Tea is a factory resource. I do want the tea online at some point. I'll take the whale and put it in the city. I might convert all my towns eventually. Ironworks first, into the ports later. I probably want to go Here seems fine. Actually, I could go there. A lot of the rural districts kind of fall off a bit. Then again, that's 7 food, 3 happiness. I have the happiness that I don't mind going into... this unique actually has good yields. It's giving food production, science, and culture. I'll still build the grocer here, I think. Food kind of makes it easier to sustain the specialists. Grocer. Guess this one's growing. The grocer will help it grow a lot faster. Could go there. Merchant can go in, get us some resources. Let's see what resources we got. This is another city one, so we'll just put that there. These are best out, and then the factory ones we can't get online just yet. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we can trade here. Just going for whatever's closest. Gets us a lot of culture, gets us a lot of gold. I think I do want to... what else can we build here? Grocer and ironworks. If I go grocer here, it does increase my borders now. And then I can go ironworks there. Okay. Oh, we've got a railway because they have a factory. No, a rail station even. Man, they got it fast. Jesus, what is there? She's on 357 science. Where is that though? That's rail station industrialization. Man, she got there fast. Very fast. But I guess it's the AI. They have a bunch of cheating going on. We have the influence now for another scientific city-state. So we did this one. We did this one. Can I see any more? My scouting wasn't great in the last stage, but I can't see any at a glance. I might just hit Vienna, just because they're close. I could hit these guys because they're going to war me a bit, which is annoying. Already doing that. Just the best yield, right? Yeah, easy peasy. Port is nice because it gives slots, but ironworks is a little nicer for now. Probably over this tile, it's not that great. And then just the Punic port does give great yields. Kind of maintains itself food wise, gives production and whatnot. Kind of great to work it. Ironworks here is very nice, plus 11. Put on a stonecutter. This town is just growing. Damn, that's expensive, that port. Yeah, it can keep growing for now. I'll switch it over to a town eventually. Trade with them. This guy can go in and trade. So if we look at resources, food and production, that should go in a city. And then silk is capital. I don't need the pulls in, honestly. Silk in the capital. Yeah, that makes sense. Science or influence? I want the influence so I can get a bunch of city-states, actually. Because I should be able to unlock technologies through my original ones. Where do I want to go with him? Madrid's probably the best. Let's hit Madrid up. Can probably make some more merchants. I probably just want the science, honestly. Will hit my food a bit, but yeah, that's a lot of science. More science. Let's hit industrialization quickly. Natural history is fine. Let's get the ironworks online and buy some more merchants. So purchase, Merchant. Purchase. Merchant. We want to build the ironworks here. Plus 13 seems nice. Get rid of that railroad tile that's not very good. Plus 5, plus 2. That's a nice tile. Sure. Oh, I should have bought a few more merchants, I think. And I should hit one more city-state. Probably this one. Though that one may be destroyed by... what's his name? Charlemagne. City Park. The port's nice. The military academy is also very nice. I think the port simply because I can fit more resources in. This port gives a bit of food, which is kind of cool. City Centre is very good for science. The Punic port's also very nice to work as a specialist. This merchant can come down here. This merchant can come here, and I'll just increase my trade with them when it comes to it. Probably need to build a merchant here actually. And here. I could probably afford a ironworks also. Oh, I probably should have made this science, right? Then again, so many resources here as well. I can make this science because it has resource adjacencies. Cool. Go here. Put this in a city. We're getting a lot of factory resources built up. Kind of want to keep everyone happy as well. Ada, I don't really know where Ada's capital is. That used to be her capital. I mean, that's a 4-1. Pretty nice. These are also kind of nice. I mean, specialists. I mean, what's the point of a town if not specialists? Where would I put my science buildings? It was probably here, right? Put some specialists there then. It's fine. More food and happiness. That's fine. Probably start converting these all to cities. This could be a... It's a lot of woodcutters actually, but it's also a lot of... I'll make it a fishing town for now. A port here is not horrible. You can go there, that's fine. Ports give me more resource slots. There's an argument I probably will have enough though. I can go military academy here. Running low on slots in that city. I probably don't have room to build here. So this will probably always be just a fishing town then. Trade with Amina. Buy another merchant here. The wines can go into a city because it has production, so it doesn't want to be in a town. Trade with this guy just because he's close. Q. Okay, we need to repair the volcano. Culture on wonders, some natural wonders. We can build the explorer. It's kind of that weird thing where like building a natural wonder takes so long. It often isn't even that profitable in this age. I think I'm just going to go full specialist now. Where is my science buildings? This unique actually has really bad yields. It would have been here, right? Well, it could have been there eventually. I didn't build any science buildings here, unfortunately. I'll just work here then. I'm doing these guys. Can I do these guys? Yeah. And then I'm probably just going to go mostly trade routes from here then. Political theory seems nice. More science seems great. Lose some happiness but gain some culture. It's not amazing. There's just a bit of generic culture. Can start building museums if I care. This one's quite a nice yield. Is it because of the social policy slot I just put in? Probably. Let's see. More production. Probably just more production, I think. Can put it there, that's fine. Okay, lots of resources that we're not using just yet. Let's repair this gristmill. This can't build anything more because I can't afford it. I'll convert this to a city soon, actually. You can go here, why not? Keeping everyone friendly by trading with them all.
And was Jerusalem builded?
Okay, we can now do rail stations, so we're gonna want to make sure everything here is working on that instead. Rail station plus 10 if I build it here, and I'm gonna push it up. Rail station. That's a 4 production tile. That's not very good these days. Get a bit of culture. Where did I put my science building here? Should be near resources. No, there's 2 here. I'll do that tile because it might be the tile I use. Let's see. 143, 513. 513 is nice. Yeah, let's do the Punic port. It's pretty good yields, no matter what, pretty much. More Punic ports, yeah. Could get 7 science though if I go here. I like the Punic ports because they kind of self-sustain a little bit. Combustion into mass production's the quickest way to get there. Academics is nice to get online, but we don't have... we don't necessarily have the production to pump that out. I think just hit mass production, unfortunately. Or more... Not even unfortunately, just I think it's more efficient to do it that way. We got some of happiness production and food happiness. Food happiness can go in towns, so I'm not losing anything. I am actually running out of slots, so the ports are going to be important. This can't even fit a railway. Gold, because it's sure, I'll upgrade you to turn you into so you can start building a railway. Okay, 1 slot on it. Punic port. We're all good. Rail station. Rail stations will impact the best places for me to put my resources, right? The production ones. But I'm pretty much building them everywhere, so it shouldn't matter. This probably should be a city. Are these armies getting close that I'm worried? Oh, he's getting attacked by him. Not ideal. Receive a free technology, for sure.
Soon shall thy arm
Okay, we've got the production and food bonuses, which is very nice. I'm gonna sleep the general, but use the field cannon to shoot this guy. Let's keep our defenses up. Play it very defensive. Let's improve trade relations. Let's trade. And then I probably want another merchant here then, if I can afford it, and I can. Nice. Okay, more bonuses for our cities. We do need a lot more ports online. And we do need a lot more rail stations online. Let's convert this to a city. And then let's make a rail station. The Caspers are nice. 4 production tile. I can probably do better. A 5 production tile. Or just more science. Everything looks good. And I just want more and more trade routes, I think. This guy I need more trade with. Can't afford it just yet, but next turn I can. So you can pass a turn and I'll turn over. Charlemagne, improve trade. And bash out some trade routes. It will be annoying if they all go to war with me and then I can't afford all my trade routes. Or I lose all my trade routes and I can't afford not can't afford, that's not the word I'm looking for. I can't sustain my factories as heavily. Science buildings get +1 science, or 5% more science for my suzerains. Yeah, that's the one.
Now
Nice.
is the time to understand more.
Okay, we unlocked the academies, or schoolhouses more accurately. I want a rail station. It's +10-1, seems nice. I don't really want to work. These tiles are nice and they have 1 science at least. Yeah, probably should pick up some of the food as well. We're pretty low on food there. Do this port. We have a lot of food here, so I probably do just want to hit the specialists. And it's just happiness. I don't really care for it. And they make happiness outside anyway. You can sleep now. You can trade with these guys. It's not bad. And then I'll probably try and trade with Ada, because I haven't done any trade routes with her yet. There are ruins and stuff I could be collecting, but it's kind of just a distraction from
policy to his times prospers.
my trade routes. This should give me tons of food and happiness. 30 happiness, probably 30 food then. As I do more specialists, it should be good though. It actually makes the culture one make more sense because we're pulling down the cost. So we lose a bit of happiness, but we gain quite a bit of culture. Is it communism that has the best science? It is. Could go down Russia and get the science versus culture. Yeah, I think I will. Policy. Schoolhouse rail stations are the two I want the most. Can go here, that's fine. That's fine also. In terms of tech, it's just this and mass production, and then I'm pretty much got all the tech I need specifically, ironically. So I guess I should be going for production versus science now. So maybe specialists aren't as important as just raw production and ports. Let's convert you. Why? Oh no, it's just because it's telling me to produce. No, that's fine as is. Never mind. Oh no, I was going to purchase a merchant. That's what I was doing there. Okay. It's out of range, right? This is the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't hit that. Here. Probably just production then. We've pretty much got the science we need. So I'm just going to take what's best production wise so we can pump out the factories faster. I can buy a rail station here, but I actually want the port and not the rail station because it's coastal. That's fine. Maybe a couple more merchants over here. We have a decision. It's just a science attribute point, which is very nice. Gold and happiness for all our building maintenance. I think that's really nice. Yeah, it gave us about 30 happiness and about 200 gold. I want a port here as well. Food, production, science, culture. Can't go wrong. Are there any city-states that I care for? Not really. So I probably should be doing that. Don't really have a good spend on my influence right now. Mass production is 7 turns, which isn't bad at all. And we're going to have bonus science for all those turns. Maybe that, and then buy my ports on the cheap. Rail station for sure. I think I'm gonna save that slot. Horses are good in towns that have low happiness. Other than that, I probably keep them unassigned because they're generating gold otherwise.
Men accept civility,
Food and culture, food on farms. Don't need to do anything with that. It's just passive. It's not horrible, but I think I want this mastery the most because it's giving me more science. Yeah, and then we can go down communism. Then again, what's best for rather than science, which we've pretty much done, what's the best for factories? Fascism seems pretty weak. Democracy? They all seem kind of not that great for factories. I might just go down modern civics. And then I don't want to piss any of these guys off by being a government type. So I may just try and remain neutral. I think that is the best thing to do for our relationships. This is a 7 food, 1 production. 4 production actually. 5 production, 1 food. Kind of nice. The mountains are all kind of nice right now. 4 production, 5 happiness. I'll make building the factories faster. 6 1 3, 4 1 4 3. It's pretty nice. I can build the port slightly cheaper now because I have a policy slot that makes building and purchasing in water cheaper from the Carthage civ. Do we have any happiness issues? No, we're pretty happy, so the horse doesn't need to go in. If we can fit it, why not? Should give us silver, pills. Okay, mountain went off. I keep saying mountain, volcano. Oh, I dismissed it, my bad. Should it be here? No. Where did that go off? It's down here, right? Purchase and repair. Okay. Man, these rail stations take forever, don't they? Bit more science? Sure. Purchase a merchant. And... oh, I could have done Oxford. I completely forgot about Oxford. Now by the time I build it, it won't be super relevant. Because if I go to my text, let's see. It just won't matter, will it? But I should have prioritized Oxford. I forgot about it completely. I can build production. Ah, I've got stuff queued. Why bother? Got nothing better to build, so I'll just build that. I think the military academy plus 11 here. I'm saving that though. Do I need to save it though? Nah, I don't, honestly. Cool. I hate that it tells me I have resource slots every turn. Like, it just keeps popping up. There, it's not a problem because I can actually use it. Because I got something new that was relevant. Could integrate Vienna. I kind of do want all the oil Vienna has, so I could say... oh, we're not a suzerain yet. Oh wait, are we? No, we're not. Why can't I promote city growth on them? Like we're doing this one. We're doing this one. Why can't I do this one? Oh, have they died? And I just haven't seen them dying. I have an explorer here. No, I don't. That's there. Let's send this cannon out and see what's going on there. Here I want production. So, production. Get my factories out as quickly as possible. I have a merchant here. Shouldn't have bought him here because he's kind of far from everything. I'll move him there. Bit of a nightmare of the trek. Let's see. Can trade here. Should have some new resources. Mostly stuff that doesn't matter. We can expand here. Bit of production and science. Seems fine. It's at 9 food. That's insane. Okay, we'll do that tile. No alliances. It's just going to drag me into silly wars. I like the port for the resource slots. Military academy for the extra production. Yeah, I'm not too worried about science. I mean, if I can build them, why not? Sure. Horses just don't matter. A bit of culture there.
Are the slaves of history.
That's nice. A bit more gold in cities. And then I want this mastery mostly. And we get factories next turn. Cultural point. Neither of these matter to me. I can go there, I guess, if I want to later. Yo. I'll take the chocolate. These are insane tiles. I guess I didn't realize I could go up here and take these two. As if I buy the rail station here, I can maybe go here and then I can grab that sugar. Can I build anything else here? That's not going to be relevant. That's not relevant either. I'll convert it to a city so I can build something. Schoolhouse here, just so I can then unlock the sugar next turn or next pop. Okay, the city just got a lot better. Probably build a port, and then we're still one turn away on the factories. Just want to check what's going on here in Vienna. No, they do exist, and I did try to befriend them, but they also don't exist. I feel like this game's so buggy. Oh well. Cool.
Just as modern mass production
We now
requires
have
the
factories.
standardization of commodities.
Which I want to build everywhere after the rail stations. Yeah. Realistically, now I just want more production, so I could take industrialization too. Seems nice. Science me. Culture and gold buildings seems good. Because I have so many ports and stuff. I can build the factory now. There's a plus 10 somewhere. It's here. Plus 12 factory somewhere. Just build it there. Do I care about the artifact? No, I can take it. It's fine. Let's go here. And then here. I don't understand why Vienna's... like, I can't do anything with them. I guess maybe we're just friendly and we're not a city, but I should be getting the bar telling me what's happening. Very weird. One of the city states here is gone. That's fine. Probably do cultural exchange here just to make her friendly. I think a civ died even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's normally 8, right? If I go into my Diplo, it's not telling me any wars are happening. Strange. Okay. Oh, she found Sheffield. That's cool. We got a rifle infantry. That's nice. I'll take the 4 production here. 5 production, 1 gold. I think I'm just going to convert everything as well to a city that I can. Yeah, the 12 production one's fine. Okay. I could steal tech from someone. Who's got the best? But it won't actually matter to the game, will it? Let's build a rail station. Let's convert you to a city. And then build a factory on the +7. Why not? And then... oh, that's already improved. Not much production to pick up. Cool. Yeah, Vienna's just bugged, I guess, or the city's gone but the units have stayed. Rifle infantry Austrian, rifle line infantry Austrian, but these guys are black and this guy's white. Yeah? I don't know what's happening here. I just don't know. I assume it's a bug, but it could be a game feature I'm not understanding, maybe.
Slaves of history.
Okay, more science is nice. We're gonna have very few farming towns, so I'll just do that. I guess a bit more science. I think I'm just gonna go up the tree and not risk going to war with someone or upsetting someone. But yeah, most of these, other than the attribute points from the ideologies, there's not a lot that matters there. There's a +9 production here. This is probably the hardest victory condition in terms of it just being very slow. You can just go back to Carthage. It's just a lot you have to do in terms of, like, if you look at the military one, no one's... sorry, I should check before I end the turn. Rankings, so no one's made any progress other than the artifact one. Railway Road Tycoon just can take a really long turn because you need 500 points. So if you have 50 factory resources, it still takes 10 turns. Mass production, more food, more production from combustion. Cannery gives growth rate, which doesn't really matter. Could just take the science. +7 here, +8 here. Okay, for now I'll just put production in the cap, but I'm probably actually I do have a factory now, so I should have changed that before ending the turn. That wonder will not matter to anything. I guess I can crack Oxford out if no one else builds it. So let's take everything out the capital. Oh, I can't. I need to unlock a resource. That's a nightmare for me. Let's purchase a merchant down here. Let's also purchase a building and see if we can get a resource somewhere. Niter, maybe? 1, 2, 3, no. Where's somewhere I can get a resource? Probably here. I can get the sugar. If I purchase a factory here, that way I can get the sugar, which means I can move my resources. This is food, so it's probably just better in a town. Very low on towns. Production. Does this have a... This also has a factory now. But it's not connected. So I actually probably don't want to move stuff there necessarily. I want to move it here. Let's just unassign these. And wine. And we just want to get... I lose 6 culture, so be it. I don't actually care. I have mostly fish. Fish make 5% growth rate in all cities. I can probably fill the capital with fish. I probably need to get some more merchants out. I've got a bit of overflow of fish, but that's fine. Here, I can probably do coffee's production towards what wonders. Tea is science, but I don't have a lot. Culture. I'll do coffee. I think I can fill it. I care more about getting the factory points than anything else. And then my other cities can just have whatever's available. And I need to make sure everyone's building rail stations and factories. And that all of these guys have ports and they are cities. Then again, I probably won't have enough resources to fill everything, right? Like, this is a couple more cities worth.
Do people adapt themselves to the marvelous contrivances which modern invented?
Cool. So we got a bit more production passively. More science, more settlement, More food. Food will make us grow. That's probably good. The food and production and gold. This one's okay. The specialist. The 7 production is kind of tempting though. We want. I've got plenty of happiness in here. Just grab that specialist then. This one's good. And all of these are pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter too much. This one's nice. Food in towns for now is good. I need to just keep buying merchants. You can go to Sheffield because it's further, and then purchase another merchant. And then here I can purchase another merchant. Probably can swap my policies soon. I think I just want more gold, theoretically. Yeah. I want the factory. +9 is nice. Another factory. I can go +9 here. Okay. We got a flood. That's unfortunate. Where is our flood? In the capital. What do I need to repair? Nothing. Could just do research. Honestly, now, there's not too much I need to build there. Golden production's kind of nice. I guess this. That's a lot of gold, actually. Gold's will allow me to build more factories in other places. I'm not going to war, so none of these will be super relevant. Range combat strength or the improvement I could build for 5 production.
The face of a city changes faster.
And I got a free tech from getting a new suzerain. I'll take the rifle infantry. The promotion's better, I just don't want to go around promoting all of them. Because we're pretty much in the end game now. We just have to pop out a few more factories. Department store is actually quite nice. It allows me to put more stuff into a settlement. So I can start doing department stores. They make a lot of sense. This is a +17 department store, very nice. And then a horse that I don't care about. I've got another factory, so I should put this online. Okay. What do I have the most of? Tea looks quite a lot. You can only put 1 of any resource in a city. As wrong, tea doesn't look that plentiful, but I can do Chola in here. Pull the elephant out. Chola in here. Okay, this. Just gonna fill these. I'm already running out of resources to even put in all of these, because my whole game plan was to basically create a lot of resource slots. But I've probably created more slots than ever needed. And if I went America, I'd have even more, but it's not super necessary. America would have been great, honestly. I'm kind of annoyed that I messed it up and didn't get them online. Let's get as many trade routes as possible. That's what's holding me back now. Do these have any... I also specifically just want factory resources. That's factory. It's a little bit of factory. Fisher's factory. It's very far away though. And then this one, Roma. Roma has to have some, right? So yeah, just merchants everywhere. And then we just place them as needed. Though they are expensive now. Diplo, let's get some science. Why not? More science, why not? I don't need the buying one anymore. That's fine. All of these suck. Yeah, Carthage is kind of weak in that regard. Not the best social policy slots. I mean, they're weak in the Antiquity as well. There is the argument that I am getting a lot of resource slots, but even that, I'm not able to even potentially even make the most of them. Can get more happiness. I don't care enough. Let's see, let's get some factories online. That's nice. Let's fortify in. Let's fortify in, that's good. Vienna's bugged, which is a shame. I would have integrated them otherwise. Influence and settlement limit. Food and fishing boats. I could have a trade route with them, but anyone I don't have a trade route with, I could integrate. Like, I'm not sure I have a. Let's just start incorporating them. Oh, it's expensive. Here, I just want 6 science for culture, I guess. Lots of production. Urbanization gives us a bit more production. Let's view the tree because I was just gonna go down here. Golden happiness, I could buy more buildings potentially. Department stores, so I can fit more resources in. Port, this one doesn't need a port because it's already connected. So it's just a department store. I'll take the +7 here. I have more chocolate, I have more fish. I have some cotton. Okay, this is now a factory, so I can... What's the best? I guess cotton here. This is also a factory, so I could do chocolates. I can put these in and then take them out as needed. Running out of factory resources, so we definitely need to trade more. Let's see. Ostia will give us fish and cotton and whatnot, so yeah, let's trade there. So the extra cotton we can put in. The extra chocolate we can't fit. Let's go to the city, and we definitely need a port here. And I might even buy it actually, because the port gives extra slots, right? Okay. I can't afford it, but okay, we'll do the port and so we can put it in eventually. Fishers, the capital needs a port and a department store. Can I purchase the department store? I can. So then the capital can have one more fish. What about the chocolate city? That's the one I'm doing already. And then are there any other factories untouched? Not really. And all my resources are pretty much filled out these days. So everything else is just overflow. Okay. This guy... Kampala looks good. Let's go there. And this guy... This city looks fine, so let's go there. And we'll hit Amina twice with 2 improvements. I also want to purchase more merchants. This one can go in. Is this city? The city looks better. Also, yeah, the city's more relevant. Okay, we'll go over there. Yeah, so
I wonder anybody does
Oxford Uni gives us 2 more techs.
is not that the power, the face of
These
the
techs
city
aren't
changes fast.
super relevant. I mean, after radio, it's just every tech is just military techs. I mean, there's a bit of production under flight, but yeah. So we're pretty much, tech-wise, we're pretty much sorted. I just need to track this. So we have 106 points. We'll see next turn then how many we're producing a turn. Right now, we're just literally just focused on maximizing. Might even produce a merchant, actually. Produce a couple more merchants. Literally just every trade route we can do, we should do. Sure, another merchant. I could fit a cowl in, potentially. Fit chocolate in somewhere. Don't actually really need that many more factories. You're going to Kampala. Someone's going to that one. This is doable. So Amina has quite a lot. Amina has quite a lot of these resources I want. We need to go to Amina and ask for improved trade relations, which he gave. Perfect. Trade. And now if we go in, we have the extra cowlin. We have an extra fish when it's available. We now do need more factories somewhere. And then the fish can't fit in the cap just yet. Is there anywhere that can build a factory that hasn't built one? No one's building one. So we've got a factory now. Sure. What's this new factory gonna be? Could go triple chocolates here. Oh, it's worth checking. How many points am I getting? Like 30 a turn? See, even though I've like min-maxed it fairly well, not perfectly, but fairly well, kind of not really generating all that much factory resources a turn. Like, I feel like all of these are much faster than railroad. It is definitely the slowest. I say hardest, but it might just be slowest because it takes so many turns. That's okay, I guess. Stock exchange doesn't do anything for me. I might just build merchants, honestly, and try and get as many out as I can. Department store's nice. I'll build one. A department store here. Sheffield has... It's just pearls, ain't it? It doesn't have any fish. I think I'm going to just scout back here. See if I can see what's going on. I have a wildcard point. I think I got that from one of my wonders. I should have had this ages ago, right? Resource cap. I should have beelined that in hindsight. So I can put the fish in. not that it makes a difference, right? I can put some of these resources back. These production ones, but even then, they just don't matter anymore. Do I have any standalone factories? I do actually. I can just put the quinine here, or the oranges in one. So I technically need one more factory and just trade routes everywhere. I should be buying more trade routes. Could put a port in here. No, I need trade routes more than I need factories. Let's increase trade relations. And let's trade. I now have one more chocolate, which I can put in here. This one has fish, which I can trade. I'm fished out at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, we've got 178 points.
The beauty of electricity is not that the power...
Yeah, tech-wise I'm pretty much done. I'm kind of just looking to get factory points now, for the most part. A lot of these decisions are kind of arbitrary. Merchant, but also purchase a merchant. And then... oh, I didn't mean to click that. Like, these buildings would be nice if the game was continuing. Like, I was like, oh, I need production and I need this, but I mostly don't. I mostly just need space. Production, producer, merchant. Here, is there anything that gives me more space? Because I have an extra fish. Nah, well, this is where being America would have been nice. Merchant. There isn't, I could, arguably. Russian. What is my... is the Hermitage? Has that been built? Must be placed on tundra. Because you do get leadership points, or you get points for doing Russia's unique building, but I think I've missed that opportunity. Is there any tundra up here? This isn't on tundra, right? Flat tundra, okay. Hermitage? No, I think it's been done already, unfortunately. It's not actually, wait, this isn't a city. Let's turn this to a city. And then let's click out, click back in, see. No, it's not. Okay, just build a merchant one day. Fishes and oranges. And Bomi. Where is a Bomi? I don't care for their resources. I want kaolin, I want cotton, I want tea and chocolate. This is a good city. I'm already going towards it. That's also a good city. Roma. That's oranges. Capua. Capua is nice. Could come down here. Line infantry can just fortify. They're in the storm. I think I can come down here then. Let's see what's going on. This merchant. I mean, fishers, that's fine. Should probably purchase more merchants. I can't because its slots are filled. Foxes aren't a factory resource. I could use this merchant to scout this area that haven't, see if there's any cities. Amina seems to have the best cities, honestly, in terms of factory resources. So I got some more quinine, so I can pull an elephant and put in a quinine. Got a fish and a cotton, so I can put cotton in my cotton factory. I can do oranges here because this one had nothing. Do I have any fish factories? No. I can just put this here for now then. Yeah, I can put the elephant in. Q. I completely forgot to stop this episode, so I'll probably call it here. It's been a lot of factory management. But yeah, I think we're on track. We've got around 200-ish points. We're on track to get 500. And I think we will beat out Jose, even though he's doing pretty decently, but not too well. Yeah, the AI is kind of fallen behind a bit in the modern age. Cool. I'll call the episode here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you want to see more on this channel, just subscribe and I'll be uploading these daily. Cool. See you next time. Bye bye.